vision in the past, but then jumping to the bag. They ain't coming, ain't. I saw the whole thing coming.
We are something else.
Made you wait a little extra longer. A month and some change. About 5 extra minutes and 30 seconds. Welcome to We Are Something Else, episode 245. Orange. There we go. Orange pineapple juice. Oh my God. Everything is just out of whack. These buttons got dust on them. Everybody off mute. It's a baddie behavior Thursday. It's a Black Business Series Thursday. Our special guest, Miss Briana Nicolee, is on her way in, stuck in traffic. But look, and y'all may have noticed like one crew member is gone. Well, CB has stepped down from his position. No, I'm joking. CB, scheduling conflicts. As if you didn't already have a month and some change off, you need just another week. But look, I think we can hold it down tonight. Welcome in for Baddie Behavior. Wonderful SammySlayedit. There's my bro E. Everybody off mute. Sammy, what's good? Happy 2026. Happy Black History Month.
Yeah, for sure. Black History Month, all types of beautiful things. Beautiful things going on in the month. Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras. Look, happy Fall Off Eve.
Yes. I'm very excited about that. I was really hyped, Don't keep that energy over there. You're going to have to take him off the screen for a minute, I'm sure. But
ain't nobody gonna drag me down right now on our eve, right? This is our eve. We've been waiting on this.
We've been waiting for years. I just knew it wasn't coming. I did. I knew that this wasn't happening. So I am so shocked and ready and excited.
No need to delay the pension. My man is, no need to delay the pension. It's inevitable. The fall off. Yeah. All right, look, before we go any further, just arrived in the guest parking lot. Actually, we gave her a CB spot.
Oh,
so she up front. Welcome in our guest, Miss Briana Nicolee from Purge Me Detox and Juice Company. I got that right, correct?
Yes, you did.
And she will be joining us for our first Black Business Series of 2026. And first one in a while, too. So, yeah. All right. E, what's good with you, bro?
I'm just ready to get this show over with, not just play it. One more thing about Colo to fall off. Everybody knows that I'm friends with probably one of the biggest fans of J. Cole ever. So I got a text message, and it just said, "Bro." And I know that's usually a back signal where I have to then reply.
Something's up.
I have to reply within a certain amount of time. And here I am thinking that I'm about to get some crucial evidence or some information that usually he and I partake in. And he was like, "Did you see what Cole dropped on IG?" And I said, Man, if you don't get off my phone with this, I'm over here thinking you got something serious to tell me. My
That
nephew
is
done,
serious.
my nephew done got a award
That's so
in
serious.
soccer.
That
My
is,
my niece out here killing it in the dance game, something, and
that is
I
like sitting
It's
in,
so serious, like the most serious.
that's the Batson. We got a date. We got a Lambo truck at a car wash. We got a date, bro. We'll get to all that. Okay. Back to our esteemed guests. Miss Briana Nicolee. Welcome to the show. Sorry for the miscommunication there, but I'm glad you can make it. How's
It's all
everything?
Kaleo fault.
No, it's the time, literally. Eastern, okay, look, I'm like, Lord, I forgot what time I'm on.
It's okay. We still blame everything on him.
Blame it on him. the first, blunder of 2026. See who we got. We got a lot of folks here today. Kendall B, I see you. Amanda Lee, good to see you. Dave J, keep calm, Carly. Uncle Dandy, hey Mona Risa, I see you. Real Estate Poppy, Tia, Nisa, good to see you. Keep calm, Carly. I already say you. Gentry, Jinglin. All right, and I'm sure there's a couple other folks hiding around. Good to see y'all. We got a lot to catch up on. Just a lot. We just need to just go because it's gonna be a long episode, and we got something to do afterwards. So speaking of which, right after this, about 12:05 a.m. into the next morning, all emails have been sent out for the fall off listening experience brought to you by We Are Something Else. So you should have your Britt, good to see you. You should have your emails. If you haven't gotten your email, ping us, and we'll make sure that our person that handles all of our media and all of our marketing attempts has, make sure you have it. Snarky Matt, good to see you. So let's just go ahead and dive in right now. Give some church announcements. So let's check in with our goals first. Before we even get to Let's Rap, we are 1 month in and 5 days into 2026. And it's important, I always preach that I don't do goals. I don't do resolutions. I do goals. Goals are more obtainable, about 4 a quarter. And I'm doing my check-in. I think out of my 4 for this quarter, I think 3 of them have already been, we're done. We're accomplished. We're accomplished. So just checking in. I know we talk about this. And E, where are you at with your goals?
I'm about 75% on mine for the first quarter. You dig? Still got some ways to go, but we gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Okay. Sammy?
I'm officially a certified Pilates instructor.
Oh
Yeah, finished that off, and then another goal. I secured more money at work, so that's always a big one. And then my other ones are almost where they need to be. Also secured a regular reoccurring spot for classes with Chocolati, so we'll have reoccurring classes.
Okay. Briana, how are you with your goals? Do you set goals? Yeah, resolutions?
I actually set goals. My goals have been really just focused on the gym and, of course, like working and things, in my business. And I would say I've been hitting the gym every day early. I changed up my little schedule for it, 12 pounds down. So it's going good. It's going good.
All right. That's great. So like I said, it's going to be a long show. There's a lot to talk about, but we're going to dive right in. So right now we're about to get into the Let's Rap portion now. See if I remember where everything is, all these extra buttons. And did y'all lose me? Am I gone? There I am. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there I am. Perfect. So let's talk about this.
Shabuzi was up here earlier and he gave you a huge shout out for giving him a chance. And we just had Billie Eilish win, and she mentioned in her speech, she talked about this topic that's so big tonight. Would you be willing to comment on what's going on in our country right now?
I don't really. So this is the truth, and I'm glad somebody asked, because I love talking about this stuff when people care to hear my opinion. But so I can tell you that people shouldn't care to hear my opinion, man. I'm a dumb redneck. I haven't watched enough. I didn't have a phone for 18 months. I've had one for 4 months and don't have social media. I hate to be the artist that's that aloof, but I've become so disconnected from what's happening. And I'm just not I grew up in a house of like insane pandemonium and like I didn't even know politics were fucking real until I was in my mid-20s in jail. Like that's how disconnected. When you grow up in a drug addict household, you think we like have common calls about what's happening in world politics? Like we're just trying to find a way to survive, man, you know? And I have a lot to say about it, and I'm going to in the next week, and everybody's going to hear exactly what I have to say about it in the most loud and clear way I've ever spoken in my life. So I look forward to it. Thank you for bringing it up.
Thank you very much. Thank you and congratulations on all the wins tonight.
Why did it stop? There's more to that video. So after that moment, he walks back into the room and approaches the person that asked the question. And then you can't really hear the conversation, but it's almost like, kind of give me a heads up before my folks, steamroll me on social media with a question like that. Something like to that extent. We won't quote him on that, but we have enough quotes to go by right now, right? So this past Sunday at the Grammys, a few artists took a moment and used their platform to speak up about what's happening in the U.S. along with ICE. I mean, you don't have to have social media or to know what's going on in this world right now, right? Artists like Kalani and Billie Eilish used their platform and spoke up about how they felt. But let's dissect this one. If this isn't the definition of deflection, I don't know what it is. I'm a dumb red. So he got asked the question. He goes, I'm a dumb redneck. People shouldn't care about my opinion. Okay. Didn't have a phone for 18 months. What does 18 months have to do? You can just need a phone for 18 days. Okay. Had one I've had a phone for about 4 months and don't have social media. Okay. I'm so disconnected from what's happening. I grew up in a household full of pandemonium. House was insane in pandemonium. What does 20 years ago got to do about 20 days ago? Okay. I didn't know politics were real until I was in my mid-20s in jail. How long ago was that? Were you in jail 2 days ago? Okay. I'm so disconnected. Okay. Growing up in a drug-ridden household, we don't have common calls about world politics. Yeah, close. Growing up in a drug-ridden household, we don't have common calls about politics. Okay. So he's already said he doesn't kind of really know what's happening, violent streams, because he grew up in a drug-ridden household that doesn't have political conversations. He didn't have a phone for 18 months, but he just recently got one for about 4 months ago. Doesn't have social media, but has 1 million followers on IG. Yeah. All right. But all of a sudden, I have a lot to say about this. And within the next week, I'm going to speak about how, speak to everyone what's going on and what I hear, whatever. And I'm going to speak on it and it's going to be loud or whatever. And everybody's going to know how I feel. So all of a sudden, just literally 1 minute ago, you said you didn't know what was happening, but now you want to speak on it and let everybody know how you feel in a week. So that means to me, like a publicist or like somebody is going to take over and give you, just give that answer. But doesn't know much about politics.
It will be fentanyl related. Having started that way, Chairman Brown, Ranking Member Scott, and esteemed committee members, thank you for having me. I know this is a bit of a curveball, but I like a little baseball myself. My name is Jason D. Ford, but to most I am known as Jelly Roll. It is important to establish earlier that I am a musician and that I have no political alliance. I am neither Democrat nor Republican. In fact, because of my past, my right to vote has been restricted. Thus far, I have never paid attention to a political race in my life.
Is that not testifying in front of Congress about fentanyl? But you're right. Congress isn't politics. Just saying, right? I know what this is. I know what this is. This is privilege. This is that white privilege card that you're playing now, Jelly Roll, isn't it? It's, oh, you don't want to fuck up your money. Take that comment down. You don't want to fuck up the money because you're on the Rock the Country tour headlined by Kid Rock. We know what that tour is about. Oh, you don't want to fuck up the money. But
This that boy right here, I call him Junior, you know what I'm saying? They know him in the streets, Jelly Roll. Fast stacks, he'll tell you a whole new asshole on that freestyle. So help me God, you know what I'm saying? That's the future right there. You know what I'm saying? That's the future right there. White boys can't rap, but white boys can't trap. So fuck a movie, fuck a deal, give me a damn pack. Stand back and let Jelly work the streets. Cause if rap don't work for me, I can get a bird for cheap. I know you heard of me. Come on, he's murder. And I will chop your ass up like it's a cheeseburger. Jelly, I'ma live it up. Jelly, I'ma live it up. I tried to draw my dick on a piece of paper, but the paper wasn't big enough. So give it up. Homie, you ain't talking about that. Woo! No more of that. Come on, let's go to JoJo.
I'm just saying that it was convenient to cross up. All right, let me get your thoughts on this. I'll start with you, Sammy.
Okay. One, this is what happens when you give any and everybody a platform. Like, they say and do any and everything that they want. And I'm still baffled at the fact of him saying that he don't know nothing about politics and whatever. I worked in a jail. That's all they have to focus on is politics and sports. They don't know nothing else. They're gonna look at the laws and look at the sports. He definitely know what's going on. He's definitely involved. And he don't want to mess up his money. But like, what happened to the training that they give these celebrities? One, on like what's going on in the world when these questions pop up and things of that sort. Again, like Money said in the chat, he could have just said next question, because you saying you don't know nothing and then backdoor and come and say, oh, but I got a lot to say next week and da-da-da-da. Well, what do you talk about if you don't know what's going on?
Right.
What's 2 + 2? And he didn't take social studies in school. We know all the legislative branches and all this other stuff. You ain't know nothing. All right.
He done been to jail, so I'm sure he know how not to talk to the cops, right?
You know exactly how that works. You know exactly how that system works. So you sitting there saying, oh, I never learned about politics and this and that. My baby around here learning to vote, and he 5. He in kindergarten. I know you knew about politics.
That's all right now. Everything you turn on is political. So you know not to fuck that money up. You on mute, bro.
It's probably for a good reason why I'm on mute, because I don't give 2 shits. I don't even know who the fuck he is, let alone heard a song about who. I don't know who this dude is, to be honest with you. Just 100%. I've heard his name. I couldn't tell you a lyric that this fool has sung or sings or raps. Didn't even know he did that. I heard somebody did confirm that he used to be, I guess he used to trap back in the day from location. Clearly you could see that he was around a certain style of culture. Because again, them braids look very 2000-ish, if you will. So we won't go there. I can care less what this motherfucker got to say about anything, to be honest with you. Ask the question or don't ask the question. He's not a factor in my category. And I also think that at some point in time, But we not gonna go into that because we already got a long show. I ain't trying to make it longer. I can give a shit about what celebrities got to say. They don't live the normal life like everybody else that's going through the shit. So what?
Okay. Let me grab you off mute. There you go. Thought you got any opinion? How do you feel about this?
I'm with E on the situation because, for one, I mean, I'm not into. Let me say this, and I'm gonna say it as clear as possible. I have been not so interested in politics. Like, whatever happens, happens. But I have knowledge. Like, I got outlets. I have social media. I got so much other things, and people that I can go to if I need to know something about, anything that's going on in the world. So he know about certain things. And honestly, it's money moves. You know what I'm saying? Celebrities, they got to play it cool every time. So it's like, of course, the publicity. And he don't want to say the wrong thing. It's all about money. Money is tied up. You know what I'm saying? Then I think about it and I'm like, okay, he doing this, he doing that. He got so much going on in like the media that honestly, if he say the wrong thing, it could mess him up for real, for real.
Right. And in this case, probably just leave it alone. Like I said, next question. Got it,
Right.
One way or another. All right, we've been gone for a while. That was kind of knock the cobwebs off, start talking. But let's transfer. Let's have some fun this evening. And because we got a Black Business Series guest back. It's 2026. Fall off is in a few hours. Let's talk about this.
This is my Vegas funhouse. This is how we get downstairs. People ask me, Justin, because that's my name, what's your favorite room in the house? It's the one behind the soda machine. It's a disco room. And there's a secret door in here too. Come on. Where'd you go? Okay, yeah, this door right here, doorknob, is not for the door. The doorknob is for the wall, and the wall becomes a door. Go in. It's gonna be a little dark. There's a red button. There's no normal doors in this house. This is the doorknob door, which opens to the foam pit. Fun. There's a hidden door down here. Follow me. Okay. All right, no, this way. Come on. Okay, quickly, this door. And actually, no, back up. Come on. This picture frame wall is actually a secret door. You have to get to it through another secret door. We'll get there. Don't miss the ceiling. There's a lot of stuff hidden behind the pictures, like this. It's a safe. You know what you keep in here? Like I said, even the normal doors open to not normal doors. This is a door inside of a door, inside of another door. I pull the finger. Give it a couple twirls, and it opens to the glow room. And yeah, that's the Friends door. This is a Seinfeld door, 90s sitcom corner. But if I had a penny for every time somebody said, hey, Justin Flom, you don't really live in that Vegas funhouse, do you? Well, I do, and also, this is how many pennies I would have. This is Penny Lane. 50,000 pennies that I actually did lay by hand, gluing every single one. I will not be doing that video again, so please don't ask. Look up. That's right. There's a loft above the stairs. It's made totally out of rope. You see, I used to be a magician, and I kind of take that creativity into trying to do cool things for the house, for my family. Yeah, get on up here. I think this is a part of a new trend of using your house to have fun. What do you think?
Man, look. This is my dream house. This is, as a 42-year-old man, this is my dream house because I don't take life shit serious anymore. And this right here, if I came home to this house every day, I would realize that I could.
Show me you going through the ropes. then I'll believe you.
Thing is, now, if I mess around and have a heart attack somewhere, y'all gonna have a hell of a time trying to find me. But look, this house, yeah, nah, I want it. I would love that. Who said they wanted it? Was that Carly who said he wanted to buy the house? Yeah. So yeah, I won't be a dead horse. But look, this is a dream house for me. You look very you look stressed out looking at the video. Thoughts?
Bro, I don't count nobody's pockets, but all I got to say is, hey, listen, shout out to that dude and his family. If that's what they like, that's what they like. But if this ain't I'm just saying, if this ain't on the first 48 in the next like 10 years, I won't be surprised.
Okay. Thoughts on this?
I don't know. I just got too much anxiety even going through that. It's too much. It's too much. I mean, it'll open up like maybe some childhood stuff. Like it'll probably take me back, but I wouldn't probably last in that house probably more than a day.
I mean, this is. I think it's the big kid in me that would. I like that. Just put a studio in there somewhere behind a bunch of hidden doors. I'm good.
He had me at the initial bungee jump. Like I was down for, like I'm a little daredevil on that type of stuff. But then it got to be like this. It's too many rooms. One, how you know where you put your keys at? Who cleaning this house? Like that. Those were the things that I'm thinking about because I'm somebody that lose stuff very easily. So, and then if I'm going to a safe, he really made me mad with that safe because it really scared me when it popped out, and I was like, "What? Wait a minute!" Like I'm going to the safe thinking I'm putting valuables there, and that silly string, whatever. Ding! I can't.
I don't see no bathroom pee bottles somewhere.
But he had me with the bungee jump. I'm down with that. I might incorporate that in my house somewhere. Little bungee jump.
Look, I mean, that's very crazy. He said it was a magician, so it kind of makes sense. Like it's very fitting for him. But if I ever had a little bit of money, or if I knew this guy, like I would definitely want to go there. Okay, so one more thing just to piss you off before we get into we transition. It's Black History Month, right? And it's Super Bowl weekend. So why not combine Black History Month and jerseys? Now, I didn't send this to y'all earlier because we can just do 60 seconds or less. I saw a video of a guy at Walmart talking about how Walmart had civil rights leaders' baseball jerseys. Now you see Malcolm X, Dr. King, Maya Angelou, Muhammad Ali. Let me tell you, these are actual photos that I took because when I went to Walmart over the weekend, they had them in there. So this is real. I was like, oh shit. It's the civil rights collection, like baseball jerseys. I didn't buy any. But thoughts? Is this racist? What are your E looks stressed out. E, thoughts?
Bro, I don't have to do Is It Just E because you done pissed everybody off already. And we started the show. Whatever I got to say is not even probably worse than the shit that we done talked about already. This is crazy. This is beyond. Listen, bro. Oh my God. Listen, man. I feel for our people, bro. We just be going through it. They just do not care. They don't love us, bro. They do not love us.
See who's gonna buy one of these and wear them.
Bro, somebody's gonna buy it for their old ass uncle, and they gonna have that shit on at the damn cookout.
Yeah,
they gonna think that hoe is fly. That's the dude that still wear the socks with the open toe sandals. Like I can't, bro. I can't.
You said Roland? No, he's not. No, I'm just messing with you. Sammy, thoughts on this?
So, like, it's not a bad idea. I'm gonna say that it's not a bad idea. I'd support it if it was black owned. Like, I think if it was black owned, it would have been tricked out a little bit more to where like we would have related to it a bit. But you just slapping the face on there, and then What the name? I mean, the number, the name, whatever. Why they did Maya Angelou like that?
It don't even look like nothing. That
If someone shows you, you know, like
Malcolm X looked like real estate Poppy. It looked like Dimitri. I'm just saying, it don't look nothing like.
But yeah, like if it was a black-owned business and somebody like hand painted those and did they want to, I would support it. But Walmart, girl, y'all stick to the other stuff. Like they got cute stuff, but don't be doing all of that. Get the normal little where they put the little fist on the shirt and put the Black History Month and go on about y'all day. Y'all know better.
Right. You see the ancestors stressed out in the corner? All right, Briana.
I saw them last night. I went to Walmart and I just stared at them. What? What is that? That's last minute. Like, oh, we don't gonna know what to do, so we gonna put this on a jersey and call it a day. Like,
those are rap snacks. You know, those are rap snacks.
Yeah, they got that one, especially at Walmart. Like that's just tricked out.
Yeah.
Like that's just too much.
I'm calling Claire. All right, look, we didn't have our fun. We didn't have some fun. So look, it is Super Bowl weekend, and let's get into this. Shout out to DC Shy Pie, the official Pizza of the We Have Something Else podcast. Look, save 10%, WRSE10. Holla at Grant. We just had our annual check-in with Grant. DC Shy Pie is doing amazing things now. They even have gluten-free crust. So for all y'all that can't have your gluten, make sure you order your gluten-free crust from Grant. A lot of great things coming out of the DC Shy Pie. We Are Something Else this year. I'm feeling good about it. E, anything to say about DC Shy Pie, where we headed with them?
Be on the lookout for, a live show. Never know what's going to happen. Got some things in the tuck. About to make this play with DC Shy Pie.
I agree.
Yeah, she get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it.
All right, first Thursday.
What the hell is going on, Kaleo?
No. Don't do it. She trying to run the show, bro. Don't do it.
What is going on?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, what?
She trying to get you to run it again, bro.
Yeah, she get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it.
I know.
We took a month off and you acting brand new.
First Thursday, baddie behavior. Welcome back, SammySlayedit. So what you got for us for the month of February, baddie behavior?
I actually have a video.
Video?
Yeah.
What's good, baddies? I hope y'all miss me like I miss y'all. I'm so happy to get into the February edition of Baddie Behavior with WRSE Crew. And this month, we changing it up a bit. I know you can always count on me to drop some baddie fits, baddie tips, and baddie ways to save money. But this time, we're getting into the core of a baddie. We are in February, which means it's the end of cuffing season. We are in the grand finale. Valentine's Day is next week. While we like to think that baddies always get chose, some baddies do not have a Valentine. I'm here to take you through that. So the focus is usually love with the partner and relationship love. We are focused on self-love, okay? Now let's tap into the baddie self-love checklist. Number 1, romantic love is not the only love that matters, okay? We got to get that out of our head. And that's the topic for deeper into the pod. Your value, your worth, none of that depends on love from another person. It all depends on love within yourself. Number 2, why are you waiting for a partner? You don't want a vacation here because you might want to do that with your man. You don't want to try this new restaurant because you wanted to try it out with a romantic interest. He didn't plan a date, so you don't want to go to this place. Girl, get up. Get up. Number 3, stop comparing. I think that we get on social media and we see all these beautiful things, all these beautiful couples. They're doing great. We don't know what the hell going on in their house. Stop comparing your timeline, your love life, your whatever to what they have going on. Number 4, celebrate yourself and treat yourself. How are the people around you supposed to know how to approach you if you don't know how to treat yourself and celebrate yourself? They ain't gonna do it. And number 5, this is the most important. Gather your ears and listen. Self-love is discipline. You know how you be in those spaces with a person that you know you ain't supposed to be in the spaces with and doing things with that person you know you ain't supposed to be doing? Gain some discipline. The initial burn is not going to hurt as bad as the later burn when you're trying to get rid of that person. I'm pretty sure me and the guys will expand on it a little bit more. But baddies, love yourself in this love month, love season. And trust and believe love from a partner will come when it's time.
Nice.
All right. So, I do have some follow-up questions, for everybody on the panel today. Have you ever dealt with somebody or been like in a situation, relationship with somebody that didn't display self-love, and how was that for you?
Self-love, maybe at times you can see that happen in the self-love, like they're coming down hard on themselves, that are just going through a season or a moment, and you just got to be there for that person, right? Because I'm trying to be the most uplifting, positive person to myself all the time, but sometimes, look, you just have those moments where you just feel like everything's coming down on you, and your positivity meter is just boom, and you want somebody to pick you up like I would pick them up. But yes, I've been around a couple folks that every now and then just get in the mood.
Especially, but what if it's not a mood? Like they just don't know how to love themselves. Period. Like this ain't a moment. They down.
Depending on what kind of relationship we were in, like if it was like a mutually invested kind of thing, then you just got to work through it. But if not, then I've had to get rid of friends that were just always coming down negatively, just bringing down the mood and the energy. So I know how to disassociate.
Bree,
I'd say for me, I am who I hang around. So it's kind of like I love myself, you know what I'm saying? So if I see that you are showing the characteristics of somebody that don't love themselves, like I might try to encourage you. I might try to pick you up, but it's a limit. Like I can't keep pouring into you and then my cup is empty. I just can't do that. Because I know I'm not going to get that in return. So therefore, like if something don't give, then I remove myself from the situation. But I have, dealt with somebody, even just friend wise, but it ain't turned out the way I wanted to because they have self love. And if you don't got self love, how can you love me?
And that's the whole point. Look.
Pretty much the same. I mean, I think everybody. I'm just messing with you. No. I ain't even gonna do that because you ain't cussing me out today. I mean, I think that navigating this world, that you've come across people that in different formats have shown maybe they've never received love in a certain way, so they don't even know how to show it, right? And therefore they can't give it to themselves because they were never taught what that looks like first, right? So they don't have the learning lesson of what it looks like to love themselves first before they give it to somebody else. And then what they give out to everybody else is fake love, right? It's modified. It ain't the real thing because they're just doing of what they saw somebody else do, but they don't know if that's the real true feeling inside themselves of how they should express that to the people that are really showing them love. So it's tough though, because the older you get, if you do come across that, it's a lot of times it's hard for people to understand that they have to still figure that out. There's no age limit on you finding out that you got to love yourself first.
Very true. I agree. I did want to expand on something else that was in the video. So a lot of podcast people go on with the conversation that a woman's value is tied to how much a man thinks of her. And so I just want to hear everybody's thoughts, how we feel about that.
Repeat that one time. A
Don't run
woman's.
away from the question either. Like a lot of, don't run away from the thoughts. But a lot of people feel that women's value is tied to what a man thinks of her or how
Oh
a man thinks of her.
no, absolutely not. Like you gotta value. You don't. No one. You don't need no man or no woman to represent your wealth, right? Or to give you value. No, you should have the value that you should already have your value and your wealth going into any situation.
That part, Kaleo.
Because nowadays, nothing lasts forever, right? And if you don't have if you're leaning on someone else to give you that later in life, it's just never work out. So yeah, no.
I'd have to say that was well said. But in my scenario, for me, I could say, for me, it does not determine. Like a man, what he think of me, I can care less. I really don't, because I know where my value come from. For real, for real. Like that's just me. But I mean, self-esteem. The women that don't have like high self-esteem, they will go for that. So I think it's just an internal check too. Like you should always make sure you straight internally and what's going on there with you, like to understand. Okay, like is this true or whatever? I don't personally do it. I ain't never did it, but you got people out there that will. That's the sad.
I agree.
I was just gonna say, I think Brianna had made a comment about the people around her, and I think that's kind of true, right? Like if you present yourself as one thing and it's something else, people are gonna be able to pick that out. You dig? And I think at the end of the day is, if you present yourself as whatever trophy, high end car, whatever, but run around here like an Altima. Yeah, I had to shoot the Altimas out again. That you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna get exposed. You know what I'm saying? It's the that comic. You pulled up thinking it looks like a Rolls Royce, but the whole time it's a 300. You know what I'm saying? Chrysler. Like it may look the same, but it don't ride the same. And I think the outside reflects the inside of everything, right? So you have to give that off. A true intention on yourself is going to show in rooms where it's quiet, rooms where it's loud, and when people have stuff to say about you when you ain't in the room. It's all of that's going to show based upon what type of character and person you are. But I think that's also telling of like the male being able to speak actual life into a woman and not show her that it's it's not modified love, or it's not even a fake value. You know what I'm saying? If it's real, she gonna get that. And actually, if anything, a true man is gonna say that the woman is the one that kind of helped create his life and made his life worth something.
Okay, clock it. I like what Money said. He said that's like saying a man's value is determined by what he can provide. But hold up, that might be true. It's not true, Money. It's not true. At least not in this day and age. Maybe back then it was true because women couldn't do much of anything. But now that like women can provide for themselves, we're actually digging deeper. Like half of these men can't even hold a 10-minute conversation because they think that money is gonna suffice for starting a relationship or starting whatever and wooing a woman, but that's a whole different conversation. And then I have one final question for y'all. What are some things that you do to practice self-love?
So, this is one of the things I preach on the abstract, which you can find on Station Head every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, WRSC Kaleo. Being always in the show talking about take 30 minutes a day and spend it on yourself, right? Disconnect, do whatever it is you like to do for 30 minutes a day, because we pour into others, we pour into jobs that, we don't own more time than we pour into ourselves. So 30 minutes a day, just whatever it is. Read something, sit in the dark, but it's whatever you like to do, and do it alone for 30 minutes. And then just you got to reset between everything. So yeah.
Yeah, boy.
For me, I would say of course, my health and, fitness is like something that's very important to me. So that's something that I'm doing to show myself more self-love, because girl was not there, years back. So, I mean, something there too. And then, of course, I like to date myself. So I like to see what I like before, a man. Like, you can't tell me what I don't like, because I have experiences. So that's what I do to show, myself self-love.
I love that. See, that's why we clicked that day in the gym. We knew. We knew.
Right.
That's right.
Okay. Go ahead, E.
Thank you. I can go now. Not just play it. Just messing with you. Nah. You know what? For sure, 100% is. I want to say, not working as much as I used to. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because it got to the point where even like, Ma Dukes was like, hey, I'm gonna need you to take a vacation, because you're gonna have time to work and that's gonna be there. You know what I mean? And if you work that much to the point where you miss all the stuff that you could have done in life, because you get all this, you do all of this, and then you retire, and some people don't even live past retirement age just to really then the 20 years they expect you to live after retirement to enjoy the 40 years you done worked. You know what I'm saying? So the balance ain't there. So I would say that I'm more balanced into the life, making sure my people are good, and I think that just kind of makes me kind of build who I am, knowing that everybody around me, the circle, is good. Because if they not good, then I'm not good, because I feel like we got to move as a unit.
Yeah.
Okay, I work with that. You have all passed the baddie self-care test.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. She get to the cash when she walk. She look like a bad when she walk. Girl, do it, do it, do it.
All right. So before we transfer into our Black Business series, I want to bring up, like, we're going to do all new things, or just attempt new things with the pod this year. It's all about expansion, co-branding, because sometimes the only way we're going to make it is if we have partnerships with other people, we collab with other folks, whatever it is. And that's just the way we grow, right? We tried it our way for a long time, and we've gotten to a certain point, or we've all gotten to a certain point. But everybody needs a platform. Everybody needs help. We are trying to get somewhere, so that's what we're doing. But I want to say that as we transition into, look, we got something else. We have Smoke Spiel, which me and E, if you haven't watched that episode yet, go to WRSE.com. You can probably see, I said .com, that's the new website. You can go there and see the latest episode of Smoke Spiel with me and my bro E reviewed J. Cole's Birthday Blizzard, just kind of impromptu. And then, with Smoke Spiel, Sammy, we've reviewed movies. So music is a very integral part of who we are as a brand, as podcasters, whatever. And then hell, we're on Stationhead. Most of us do music, Stationhead, Blast Radio, all that. But I want to introduce curated, co-branded playlists that we're going to get into, where we're going to have curators of anybody. I've reached out to a couple folks, but on a weekly basis when we're here, create a playlist for whatever mood or vibe that you want. And we're going to spotlight or feature your playlist on the show. Click the QR code, go listen to it. And just to set the mood, whatever you need. It could be a workout playlist one week, could be R&B another week, could be rock, whoever we decide to partner with. But the first week, we have the Well-Laced curation. It's a WRSC and With Love R&B collab. So click the QR code to get there, to get to the playlist and feature some dope music. I think the QR codes are going to be forever linked, so I think it will automatically update. So once you get the QR code once, just do that. Just keep it there. But yes, what we're going to do, get a bunch of different people in and have them feature different playlists. Maybe E would do next week's if somebody else doesn't respond. You listen to music, bro. You don't do station. Why not, right?
You right. You just gonna blast me. I don't do the radio thing no more. Cool. You right. I'll do it.
Well, see, we don't do it either. All right, but look, it's time. It is time for our Black Business Series, first one of 2026, with our guest, Miss Briana Nicolee from Purge Me Detox and Juice Company. It's your moment. Shimon, first of all, thank you for spending your time with us. You could be doing anything else and coming in an hour early because we know you were getting ready to log in 7 minutes from now. But I'm glad you're here. And look, typically how this works is we bring on Black businesses we want to spotlight, and give you an opportunity to just talk yourself up. And you come highly recommended. So let's get to business. So we'll probably do, I guess, a couple rounds of questions apiece. You good? Oh, come up in.
I am good. I'm good.
Good? All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so my first question, I always lead with the tough questions, but what got you into juicing and detoxing?
What got me into juicing and detoxing first and foremost was my weight. I have always grown up a heavyset girl, and it was always trying new things, diets, and just not being fit. And so I guess I got tired of being like the biggest in the room, and I finally grew up and say, okay, like it's time to do something different. And so I just started juicing because everybody was like, oh, you should try juicing, this and that. I was doing smoothies, but I don't like how smoothies, like the consistency, or I don't like the taste. So it just depends on what it is. And so I just was like, okay, let me try the juicing. And I fell in love with it. And so that was my concept of it. And, I've been seeing the results ever since.
Okay, Sammy?
I'm gonna keep it cutesy. What is your favorite thing to juice?
Boom, y'all. This right here, y'all, sight juice. Okay, y'all, let me just say. Sight is my favorite juice of it all. And it has carrots, apples, lemon, ginger, and pineapple in it. This one is like a fan fave, and I don't understand. I can't say I understand why, but it's so blended. Like it's blended well. And then also too, I have very bad skin, I would say. I grew up with eczema, and so this has been like number one to where I can make this, drink it for about 3 days, and my skin is clear. And so I've been using that as well. Most of them have different benefits, but this has been like my number one fave to make.
Okay.
Oh, it's on me. My bad. I'm just playing. Stop it, Sammy. I'm just, I got to keep it light in here. Is there a juice, or should I say a fruit, that you just won't, that don't matter what you add to it, you just ain't rocking with it? Like, and does that change like you like putting it on like a menu or something? Not to say that, just because you don't like it, but maybe like you can't really figure out the combination of how people might, get to it, because everybody's into, was it dragon fruit or some other shit like that? And I just be like, listen, I'm good on that, because what is dragon fruit, by the way? You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, do you have that, or do you open it up for all fruits, or is it seasonal how you do your juices?
So I go by seasons, but one of the fruits that I cannot get with is papaya. It stink. I don't know. I've tried it. I've tried to juice it, and it just does not come out the way I would want it to come out, and the taste is very acquired. Um, and so, yeah, that's like number one that I have yet to like really try to work with or to juice. But most of my combinations are pretty good. So, I mean, maybe if I try to work something in there, but I go by, when I do combine a juice, I go by its benefits. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to put this, and this together to make a concoction and hope it tastes good.
Okay. We had a question in the chat from Cardo. What juicer do you use?
So I have two, right? One of my faves is now a Nama J2. That's like number one. That's really good. An inexpensive one I got off a TikTok shop when I first started out. I don't know the name of it, but it has like a big barrel, so it's able to, you can do self. You just put it in, and it just does it for you. I got that. That was about like $200. Now Nama is like close to 500. But yeah, that's the one I've been using, and I've seen good results with that one too. Just in the consistency of the juice, it's like less pulp, But pulp is good as well.
So let everybody know, where are you based out of? Do you have a storefront? What area can we find you in? Like if folks want to somehow, how do we get a hold of you if we want to in your area?
Nice. Okay. So I am based in Houston, Texas. I say I'm the girl with the juice. I'm on the go. So I'm very mobile. I like to go around and showcase my juices. So it don't matter. I might be in the gym today. I might be on the side of the street tomorrow. Like I hustle and go get it. But also I do ship to all 50 states. So that's something new that I've tried, and it's been a success for the most part. So maybe you can get some juice too.
I mean, that was gonna be my next question, next round, but I got to think of a better question. Okay, Sammy.
Oh, dang, you ain't got no question.
Where can we find you? Like, you know.
Now you know we
Okay.
going in a row. Stop playing.
I know. So, you kind of said like how you interact, but how do you present the juices when you go and show people? Like, do you say like your spiel? Oh, all of this has A, B, and C. This is good for A, B, and C. Try it. Like when someone is asking for a recommendation, how do you find the correct recommendation for them?
For one thing, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it, nobody cares.
Oh.
For the most, no, I'm being so serious. Like, no, when it comes to like people who see like, okay, this is organic fruit juice, this is all natural. That's all you really have to tell. That's what I tell most of my customers. But me, I'm so like driven on the benefits of something. Like, I want to know what it do, what is it made with, how you make it, where. Like, I'm a green person, so for me to just have to explain it to you, I'll do that. But by the time I present it to you, you be like, oh, that look good. Okay, let me give you a sample. Okay, this is what I have in it. And then next thing you know, like, I don't even care. And then, of course, they purchase the product. So that's how it's been going for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very transparent. I'm very open with my customers and be like, okay, this is what it is and this is what it's good for. Or people come to me with their problems and be like, oh, I have inflammation or I need this. Okay, well, try this. Or this is a good juice for. So I'm good with recommendations as well.
With the kind of issue of like kids and their nutrition, right? Um, is portion control a thing with the juice? Because there's a thing about sugars and how even though it's natural sugars, that is still a lot of the intake based upon the amount that you drink. Do you notice, or how do you set that up for like maybe kids? I know usually adults probably get it, but do you kind of have something to where, because I believe kids would benefit from this now, right? Getting the early stages of juicing in, so they know, like, they'll look at it as I'm just drinking something sugary, right? But whole time is good for them, and then it'll be their thing. Have you noticed that you get something that where like it'll tailor to like kids, or maybe the people that are buying it, that their kids end up liking it, and you kind of like use that to like get them to jumpstart them?
For sure. I would say that it is very kid friendly. Like for me, um, when somebody inquires about a juice, especially that have kids, their kids be the ones at the bottle. That's what lures them in. And so you have to know the difference between glucose and fructose. And so the fructose, that's like natural sugar. So it's not like, oh, it's gonna spike you up. Technically, you can go couple days with just drinking juice and you be just fine. You know what I'm saying? People that's diabetic, I've helped people, you know what I'm saying, like that's diabetic and have problems with their kidneys and liver, and they like, oh, I took this a couple days and I feel just fine. I haven't took my medicine in like a day or so, and I'm like, oh, okay. But to go back to the kids, like I'd say it's kid friendly. It won't hurt. It's not the wrong sugar. Man-made sugar is what really gets your kids off the wall. So it's like, this is natural.
Yeah. Okay. Now let us know. Tell us what kind of what's on your menu. What kind of cleanses do you offer, or detoxing packages do you have? Like, just give us insight on some of the things that you offer.
So I offer over a variety of 12 different juices. I have one called the Choice, which that's a package. where you tell me the fruit that you would like in the juice and I make it for you. So it's only, convenient for you, but you get what you want in the end as well. I have that as well as this one is called Sight, which I already told you what was in that one. This one right here is the Beatdown. Now, most of my names, they are very faith-based and they do the job for sure. But I have the 12 different flavors of any cold pressed juice that you would like. I have a 7-day detox. Uh, that's a pineapple based drink. No additives, no sugar, and it just gets you right. I also have a book where you can purchase on Amazon where it's the 7-day detox plan, Purge Me, okay? And so those are a variety of the products that I do have. And then anything else would just be like custom to order.
Nice. Okay.
So what inspired you to combine faith with the business?
Funny story. I love when people ask me this. It started from a tattoo, honestly. Yeah, I was 19. I would consider myself dumb, but at that time, I went to the tattoo shop with one of my best friends and um, and we were trying to get matching tattoos, and I was like, nah, I'm good on you. Like, I'm gonna do my own thing. This is cool. And I got a scripture. I wanted to dedicate my whole left arm to my mom. So I started, with the wrist. And I ended up getting one of her favorite scriptures. And she get back to the house. I get back to my house or whatever, and she's like, what's this? I like it, but this is not my favorite scripture. And I just felt so defeated. I'm like, dang. So I got this, and I don't even know. I've never opened up the scripture. I've never read it. Like, what's going on, right? Turns out 7 years later, like, I just had this coming to Jesus meeting. Like, that man just like took me out of everything. I think it was just a time and moment where I just needed to like surrender at that point. And so I finally opened the book and I read the scripture that was on my wrist, and it was talking about purge me. That's literally what it say, purge me of my iniquities. So down the line, I started fasting a lot, where I was not even eating meals. Like, I was going like 21 days. I was going 30 days at one point. And I wasn't looking at it as from like the losing the weight standpoint. I was like, okay, I need some answers. Like, what do? I need clarity in the thing. He told me to start the business. I started the business. Okay, what am I gonna name this business? Purge Me. And so that's how it came about. And it's just been jumping ever since. It's very catchy because it's not only just juice though. It's more so for inner healing, and where I just help people do it, by holistic health, and also just mental, physical, emotional. Any way I can help you purge and get rid of the old to bring in the new.
It's dope.
That's hella dope. All right, so the question I got, it's one of these things. If you had to pick a favorite juice, like hands down, that you get the one time you sitting in the front, you sitting somewhere, somebody says, I want to invest your best juice, which one would you give them?
Hands down, Sight. I don't know why it's just that one off top. But if you give me top 3, I could tell you Sight, Beatdown, and Green Grace.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. We can make this the last round of questions so we get into the top 3. So where can everyone find your products, and what type of pricing are we looking at? You offer packages for like a detox package, Clint? What we got going?
So you can find me on Instagram at Purge Me Detox. I have a website also, www.purgemedetox.com, where you can go and purchase the juices as well. My pricing is for what it's worth, okay? $10 a bottle for a 16 ounce. I have all different sizes. I even have jugs. You name the size you want it, we can work the price out as well. I have bundle deals. The more you buy, the less you spend. Just because I really care about others' health, and I want y'all to be healthy and wealthy at the same time. So that's what it is for where you can find me.
I don't have a question. I just wanted to say, girl, I appreciate your juices. When I tried it, when I walked into that gym, like you were so welcoming and just like, I don't know, I just felt the connection. We were good.
Right.
And when I tasted the juice and then I brought it out to my cousin Britt, she in the chat, uh, we was like, oh, we gotta go back. So we're actually going to try your detox next month. So
Nice.
I'm excited about that, excited about testing that out. And you didn't say nothing about the shot, like the energy shot.
Oh, y'all was gonna ask y'all, did
Mhm.
y'all want to take a shot? I just thought y'all was gonna be like, we not finna get drunk on here. Yeah. But I have the shot. That's like one of the top things that people really buy. Other than the juice. It's called the Holy Fire Shot. And it's a pineapple based drink with turmeric, lemon, ginger, pineapple, and some black pepper and cayenne for that kick.
I'm sorry. Wait, one more time. Throw that name by me one more again.
Holy Fire Shot.
Nope, that sound like
No, look,
nope. That
focus.
sound like Jesus is coming. I don't want to be here just
Look,
yet.
I
Okay,
thought
you
the
hear me?
same thing. She listed out the ingredients and she was like, "Look, you gonna be good. Like you got it." One, I'm already not a spicy lover. Like I'm Louisiana in my blood, Texas downhill, but I am not a super spicy lover. But it wasn't what I expected it to be. Like it wasn't just like fire coming down my throat, even though she called it. But it
It's
wasn't fire
smooth.
going down my throat.
Yeah, it's smooth. And like most of the people that get it, they go to the gym and work out. But it gets your blood flowing. So like me, I take it before I go to the gym. I be tripping out and I sweat a lot when I take it because it's like a pre-workout. Like it gets you going.
Okay.
That's what's up. My question is just real simple. Like, what's next for the business for you? The fact that you ship out in 50 states and you getting it. It sounds like you're doing well for yourself. Like, what do you see next for the business?
I'm holding off on the storefront. I will say that I'm all about mobile. I definitely want to hit different cities, go different places, and get my name out there, and as well as my juice, because I definitely feel like you can heal one person at a time, and I want to take the chance. So for that, I've really been kind of like still, and being guided into the next part of my journey with my juicing.
Okay. Something wonky happened on mine. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
All right, bet.
I think.
While we transition, before we get to the top three, let's do this. Oh, because you know what? Juice probably tastes good in this. It'll work.
Welcome to D-Cup Customs, the most creative crafter in these streets. At the heart of the magic is Doreen. If you can dream it, she can create it. Need a one-of-a-kind piece for your business, your project, or even just your ego? We got you. And it's not just tumblers either. We have shot glasses, pens, mugs, badge reels. Basically, if it holds ink or drinks, we do it. And Doreen, she made me a custom Black Panther cup. I was drinking out of it and somebody wanted it so bad, they offered to buy it from me right then. And Doreen looked at me and did this.
Take it, fool. Turn down that good money.
Look at this piece. It's gonna be amazing when it's done. But we don't just do ink and glitter. We also do custom vinyl. So again, if you can think of it, she can do it. We also love working with our guys, and we can't wait to work with you. So if you use the code WRSE15, you will get 15% off your order. Thanks. See you soon.
Nice. Shout out to D-Cup Customs. Shout out to Dimitri. Shout out to Doreen. Got my D-Cup Custom right here. But let's get into top three. Now, we give everybody homework assignments. And we asked you to give us your top three albums of all time, top three movies. Let's start with your movies.
Okay, I'm trying to say. Okay, so I promise you, I'm not a boring person, but I'm not into movies, right? So it took me a minute. Like, what are the movies that I really would go for? And it would be any Medea movie. I don't know. She's just funny, and y'all gonna laugh at me, but Holiday Heart.
Okay.
She's out.
I got the bike holiday.
That's the part. That's the part.
Girl.
That's the part. That's the part. Every time it's gonna take me out.
Okay. Top 3 albums.
Top 3 albums. Kim is album 2. I'm an old school girl, and I love love songs. And then I would say I'm gonna go back 2006. Fantasia, Side Effects of Me, of You. I'm sorry.
Nice.
Yeah, and then the third one, it's very hard. I don't really listen to music either.
Okay, I will take that.
It was very hard. I kid you not. The homework assignment.
We asked everybody that question because as music lovers, as you can tell, we just and movies. Those questions, they're going to differ no matter where when you ask people. So
right.
just to keep it interesting. But look, we appreciate you for your time. Stick around. But we just want to thank you for sitting with us tonight. Everything Black business. And now this is the part where you may grow to dislike one of us. All right, bro.
I don't know. I think you pissed everybody off earlier, so I don't think mine is gonna be this bad. But anyway, Briana, this is the segment. Is it just E? I say kind of unpopular opinions, or I say what people think, but they just don't say out loud because they don't want people to think differently of them. I don't have a problem with it. They still get it mad at me because I told them lemon pepper wings are trash. But hey, everybody. See, that's what I'm talking about. She knows what's up. It's horrible. So stuff like that. But this time, since Sammy was so gracious to, invite the conversation of Valentine's Day coming up, I figured that I might go ahead and just kind of piggyback off of that subject. This is more for the fellas. I'm not really worried about y'all females at this one. Y'all gonna say what y'all gonna say anyway. Fellas, we are not accepting plates like this. For Valentine's Day, for them cooking. If you do see this plate, I'm gonna need you to immediately get up, tell her you'll be back and never show up again. Lose that number. For one, first of all, it's on the damn styrofoam, and we already had the conversation about this type of plate. First of all, you can't carry this plate from the kitchen to the table without the shit breaking in half. Okay, I don't care if you double up, triple up. This damn plate it ain't fully equipped. Now, any pasta dishes, first of all, she ain't cooked shit. This is already pretty much damn near cooked for you. All right, it don't take much to cook. Whether it's fettuccine, Alfredo, that's already in the damn can, or spaghetti, bro. We are not accepting this plate. Is it just E? We ain't doing this shit no more. This ain't it. This is not it. Sammy looked like she got something to say, so I definitely can't wait to hear what you got to say.
I want to kick the table over.
So there's quite a few things.
Facts.
Now this is purposefully like the pasta that's on this plate is subpar. Whatever. Of course, you can get a nice pasta. Like a first meal can be a nice pasta. But what is your beef with a styrofoam plate? That looked like a hefty plate anyway. You talking about it's not gonna make it across the room? That's a hefty plate.
That is not. First of all, that's not a hefty plate.
Are you sure?
I'm Mo.
You made the
Listen,
plate. Somebody made
listen,
you this
listen.
plate.
Let me tell you why that's not a hefty plate. One of all, because there's too many damn ridges around it, right? Because they want you to think you can
Hefty
grab
come
that
with
whole.
ridges.
No. Let me finish. They want you to think that you can grab any side and hold that damn plate and it ain't gonna break. Secondly, ain't no damn garlic bread. Ain't no like I'm sure, and I'm sure
I'll
it's
give
a
you
red
that.
cup. I'm sure it's a red cup that was also
You see
offered in
this?
this, and it was.
Thank you, Jen. Shake the meat sauce into a heart.
I'm still getting up and walking the hell out. Like what? What is
There's no
that? Like,
garlic bread. You're
Bro.
right.
listen. This ain't it, bro. All I'm saying is the double standard is that if the dude served this plate on the first night, I guarantee y'all calling all y'all females and be like, "Girl, let me tell you what he served me." No
If the
bullshit.
pasta, if it was a different pasta and he bought me out a paper plate, I'd be cool. It's the fact that the man cooked the meal for me,
That
invited
ain't
me over,
cooking. That
and
is
we
not
and he
cooking.
cooked pasta.
You
telling me a Tuscany pasta?
a who pasta? Exactly, because that ain't what that is. That ain't what
But
that
it ain't.
is.
I ain't saying it's got to be that plate per se. That plate per se. It ain't gonna be like let's imagine that we actually got a good looking pasta because that one does look like dog food. But if we got a good looking pasta, right, and it's just served on a paper plate, what the hell does it matter? See, this is why people be missing out on lovers because you worry about a paper plate.
A paper plate,
And not a
guaranteed.
personality.
Listen, this is more into this than the paper plate. I'm just here to tell you, okay? And I understand that we ain't got time to go into it,
Yeah.
right? But the standard is if I'm producing that and I am trying to make sure, right, that I'm together and I'm bringing myself. We talked about making sure that you in the right spot. You, like I said, I'm not presenting this plate to a female that I feel like I'm trying to feed for the first time. That ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't the presentation. And if this is the presentation that you willing to give the dude, I guarantee you.
So I gotta bring a man to Hell's Kitchen.
I guarantee he is sleeping on the couch playing PS5 while you at work.
Bro. So I gotta bring a man to Hell's Kitchen. My kitchen gotta be Hell's Kitchen. We gotta really. I gotta put on a waiter outfit.
Who said all of that? Who said all that? You currently cook now and you don't do none of that. What I'm saying is, why is it the struggle meal all of a sudden has to be the first meal that he get?
But why is that? Why is pasta considered a struggle meal? Like I could see if I gave you beanie weenies, but it's pasta.
Who? I'm sorry.
Beanie
what happened?
You
Wait,
know what
I'm
beanie
sorry.
weenies are?
No, I'm from Cali. What is that?
Hot dogs and beans, bro.
Okay. I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because beanies. I thought I didn't know. I don't know if she was talking about a storefront out there or something. I don't know. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, I know I was Project Baby on the weekend, so it's coming out a little bit. My
Suburban
bad.
Thug, stop it.
On the weekend, my bad.
This
Suburban Thug.
This is the plate.
The paper plate. The spaghetti do look a mess. I'ma say that, and it didn't come with garlic bread. But I wouldn't mind a meal being cooked for me being pasta, and I wouldn't mind a paper plate.
Now look, it's different. Paper plates are maybe okay, like a Dixie, but this is a styrofoam plate. Like you put this plate in the heat up for 10 seconds, it's gonna have a burn hole at the bottom of the plate. And or if you try to cut something, it's gonna cut straight through the plate. If you stick your fork,
why you cutting pasta?
Anything, but even if you stick your fork in there, try to twirl the pot, your fork is gonna go through the plate, and this plate is gonna start spinning with the pasta. Yeah, nah, that's burn hole plate. You put in the plate 10 seconds in the microwave, and that shit gonna have a pothole in it.
This plate.
So y'all don't own paper. Y'all too good for paper plates now.
This plate was served with a side of fruit snacks.
Evidently, they didn't make it to the fruit snacks because it was on a paper plate.
That pasta is too damn heavy to be on that light ass plate. Literally, like that plate's gonna crack open and spill like all over them or whatever.
Well, everybody big money for me because I got some paper plates. I'm gonna have a paper plate.
Paper plates are fine. The styrofoam is out. All right, let's go.
sounds like a
As suspected, going into overtime. we wrote.
Hey yo, this right here.
Y'all focus on the wrong things. Me and my paper plate army.
Oh my goodness. Good to be back. Good to be back. All right, look, there's no copper chop tonight. CB's not here, and then we're looking at the time frame. Like, let's give everybody an hour and some change to digress from this before we go into cold mode. And I want to let our guests kick off. Did you bring anything this evening? You already brought juices and stuff, but anything you want to spotlight tonight?
I don't know. You told me to bring some shoes.
Oh, okay. Not everybody got sneakers, shoes, but go ahead. What you got?
Just some random, less is more, more is less. So
not if it's a paper
favorite
plate.
for me is a dance. She's still on paper plate. So for me, less is more and more, is less.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going with a simple dunk. Okay. Because in the world that I am living in right now, I just dress it up with anything, more so.
Yeah. Got you. Okay. Sammy?
Oh, this is my favorite thing. Okay, y'all. So I took on a new, not a hobby, but a new thing to collect. And I just got my player in, but I got these in. The best. Hold on. The best. It won't. Don't piss me off.
I know what it
the
is.
Best J. Cole album.
I'm trying to help you show it. You got to put it in front of you, ma'am, so that the color behind it. There. Stay right. Don't move. All right. Now do the next one.
Okay,
See, I'm
the
helping you
Best
out.
Cole album. This is the 10-year edition. It's the opaque gold. I haven't even opened it yet. But I had to get it because I ended up buying the fall off. And then
there you go.
This 10-year edition of his third best album. With the opaque blue vinyl. So that's my new collection. Well, new collecting, my first two, and then I'll be grabbing more, of course. But had to show that because it's J. Cole Eve, J. Cole. The fall off. And yeah.
Did you buy a record player? You got a vinyl player?
Yeah, I actually bought the Audio Technica. It was a little pricey, but I know that I'm going to be playing a lot of music on it, and I want to preserve my records, so had to go that way.
Okay.
Guess the plates had to suffer, huh? Because of the
and they
player.
did paper plate. If J. Cole walk in here, he gonna get a paper plate. We just gotta,
Yeah. Anyway, my bro would appreciate this. There's a certain colorway of a shoe that I like. It was our football colors, ESPN, and I just realized that I think I may have gone overboard, but I don't think I did because I feel like now it's just a mandatory that you just kind of get every color in the vault.
Yes, sir.
Green that they call. So I mean, everything that it's just that colorway. I mean, I can keep going because I think that it's just a dope colorway. Like I think it's you can wear it with any and everything when you know how to rock it and get busy with it. I mean, I'm not gonna do this all night because y'all know we sneakerheads and we can do this all night. But all these and they comfortable. You know what I'm saying? All the shoes, as CB would say, Cozy Boy certified. But yeah, you should get you some colors. You know what I'm saying? And rock what you like. Wear your shoes, by the way.
Wear your shoes. Yep. All right. So you're not gonna be able to tell what this is by this box. I mean,
it's either a Vans or a Chuck. The size of that.
My size of all right. But I got a pair of. I finally went ahead and did the custom Chucks.
Stop.
But this is green. That's why you can't see it. But it's green tiger print on one side, leopard on the other. It's got customized. I made these. So ain't nobody rocking these. They probably wouldn't anyway. So
gonna be walking around like a certified
heart on the tongue. It's got heart on the side.
Yeah, I know you did not just say that to him.
You know the aunties love animal print. They gonna spot you soon as you walk in the room.
Got the fat lazy. So yeah, I mean, you know, we like to customize our stuff sometimes. So I haven't worn them yet, and then at the bottoms are like kind of crazy.
Can you do me a favor when you do wear them though, Kaleo?
I'm definitely gonna take a picture.
No, not even take a picture. Tell me how many aunties stop you and say, "Them some nice shoes." Like you have to tell me, and you have to do it.
Don't go to Walmart, bro. Don't go to Walmart with those on.
But what are you wearing them with, though?
Jersey.
She got a question for you, bro.
I'm gonna go buy that Maya Angelou jersey from Walmart. No, you know what? I see. Perfect. Look, perfect question, because you know what? I can go to WRCpodcast.com and go to the merch store. It's probably tons of shirts in there that I can find a pair with my Converse. I know there is. There's a lot of nice merch in there. But yeah, now look, WRCpodcast.com. I told you that was one of my goals that we accomplished this year. Going there, there's top 3 videos, most recent videos of YouTube from us. There's our TikTok. There's our Instagram page in there. If you want to donate, you don't have to donate to us, but go ahead. But it's got our lovely partners of D Cup Customs in there and DC Shop High. Also, shout out to Gen X TV, where you can also find us. Put that in. Shout out to Gen X TV, where you can also find us at another Black business series. Shout out to Coach Kim, shout out to Chauncey, all the wonderful folks at Gen X TV, because we're streaming there now. Get on Roku or Fire Stick, download Gen X TV, find some more. Well, there's some exclusive episodes over there, because there's some stuff that's not on our YouTube page that we just did straight on Gen X TV. But look, there's the playlist again. Go ahead and scan that QR code if you want to. Listen to some dope music, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. In about an hour, oh my God, an hour and 5 minutes, we are going to be kicking off the We Are Something Else fall off listening experience. People who've already signed up and gotten the email, you got your email. You got to figure out how to get into the room, because there's a secret key in there in that email. We're gonna listen to the fall off. I got my Celsius that I'm about to go drink now. That way, there's no image of me sleep on a Zoom call while the fall off is just playing in the background. So
Sammy gonna be asleep, bro. So I don't even know.
It's fitting to be a long.
My alarm said, yeah, don't ever. My alarm is set. I'm gonna be up. I would tune in with you guys. I really do. Would love to support, but this is one that I got to be. This is just me. This is just me. But yeah, I'm gonna be up. My alarm is set.
Okay. Yeah. So about an hour and 5
with her
minutes.
animal print.
Will be a lot. Looking forward to everybody that signed up to come through. We got about like 10 to 16 folks, to come in the room and hang out with us and just listen to music and stay as long as you want, short as you want. I'm gonna be there for the long haul, even if I fall asleep, because I gotta start and end the Zoom. So, but look, again, Black Business Series episode 245. We want to thank you, Briana Nicolee. Now let everybody know where we can find you again and how. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm finished. I'm sorry.
No. Let everybody know where we can find you.
Well, you can find me on Purge Me Detox on Facebook, Instagram, www.purgemedetox.com. I'm everywhere. Or my personal pages, I'm Briana Nicolee on Instagram. And of course, you follow me for the inspiration, the fruit, because we're getting rid of the old to bring in the new.
Yeah. All right. Great. Fatty behavior. Appreciate you, Sammy. Way to kick off 2026. And that's all I got. Look, tomorrow morning, Station Head, Kendall B Morning Show, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 and 7 in the middle. Funky Friday for Kendall, followed by We Are Something Else presents The Abstract with your boy Kaleo, me. Which you can go on our website again, WRC Podcast. There's a link to my Station Head right there, so you can sit in on the Abstract for tomorrow too. I think that's all I got. Go watch that Smoking Spill, like, subscribe, do what you need to do. I got an hour, but that's it. That's all we got. Where's my goodbye button?
Follow us on YouTube at WRSC Podcast. Be sure to like and subscribe.
All right, y'all. I got to look at more Briana. Peace.
vision in the past, but then jumping to the bag. They ain't coming, they